Hi guys, how are you? It's Sunday. I popped on a minute early because I just felt like I needed a minute to collect myself before I got into this. Hold on, Shirley just texted me. Yeah, I just felt like I needed a moment to center myself. I got up extremely early this morning. I'm wearing down, but I'm trying to pump myself up. I only had 2 fingernails painted. I wanted to curl my hair, but my husband broke my flat iron. You know, it's been one of those days. All right, I read Shirley's text. Let me grab something really quick, and then we'll get right into it. Okay. Well, I lied. We're not going to get right into it. We're going to wait for some people to jump on here. I'm going to get my link pinned. Get myself aligned. I don't know why. I mean, obviously I know why. It's probably just because I'm tired. I just feel all out of sorts today. Maybe I need a piece of spicy gum. Spicy gum always makes it feel better. Hi Sage, hi Kathy, hi Samantha, hey Nikki, hi Cynthia, hi Phoebe, hi Carol and Connie, Terry, Linda, thank you so much. Hi Sam. Everything will be fine. I think I'm just tired, and I did get Botox yesterday. I, thank God, did not have a migraine today, but I kind of feel like I have a little bit of a Botox headache. Did I take anything for it? No. Is that unusual for me? No. Thank you for sharing, Shauna. Hi, Petro. Hi, Wilma. I'm doing good. Sorry, you guys, I'm thirsty. I need gum. I need to get myself pumped up. I just popped on a minute early because I just didn't want to have to like jump right into it. Like I needed to get myself warmed up. I haven't done a live video, I think, in 3-4 days. So, you know, I gotta get the jitters out. Thank you, Nikki. Hi, Brittany. Hello, guys. The good news is, ooh, the heat's kicking in. And I'm sweating something fierce. I told my husband, I always have to buy like the clinical strength prescription strength deodorant. That doesn't even cut it anymore. So I literally like had to purchase something online. I just like sweat down my stomach all the time anymore. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Lori. Hi, Lori Stewart, new to my page. I'm glad to have you here. For those of you that are new to my page, occasionally I chew gum while I do a live video. Is it classy? No. Is it trashy? Yes. Do I do it anyhow? Yes. I get extremely thirsty whenever I do all of this talking. So sometimes the gum helps. I get Botox about every 6 months. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Kelly. Does it ever bother your head to wear a wig, like itch or anything? I only have like 2 wigs, and I can't even name them right now, like which ones they are, that sometimes feel itchy. And if I have one that feels itchy, I will glue it down, just that way it doesn't move. And my head is tender right there. Hi, Christy. Kelly, I'm doing good. Hi, Deb. Anywho, see, the good news for tonight is whenever I pulled all of these wigs out of the box, since I was feeling all out of sorts today, I'm like, I breathed a sigh of relief because we're trying on TressAllure, so I know there's not going to be any disappointments. Yes, we are humans, for sure. Thank you, Diane. Try a bra sweat liner. I'm just going to put a dish rag under there. Hi, Fran. But so we're going to retry. Try this gum. You guys, if you like spicy gum that loses its flavor in 2 minutes, get the cinnamon pure gum. Super hot when it goes in, and then it loses all flavor like in 3 minutes. What do I use on my lips today? I just have on a lip gloss from Walmart. I can't get it pulled out without knocking my stack of wigs over. It is a Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the color Sun. You don't care if I chew gum? Thank you, Lucy. Hi, Connie. Hi, guys. All right, so do you guys remember last week whenever I showed you the new releases from TressAllure, the Flawless Waves and the Spectacular Shag? Spectacular Shag is where I kind of felt like Joe Dirt. We're going to retry those on, and then we'll get into the wigs for like the actual wig party. What do I put on my face so that it glows? Today I have on my Frankie Rose highlighter from their contour palette. Sorry if that grossed you guys out. You're the same, you use men's deodorant. I just ordered that Lumi stuff. If you guys have any opinions on it, let me know. But your girl is just sweating all the time. You sweaty mine is just my stomach. Not like under the boobs, but like my actual stomach. You love those glasses? I like this. That's the only one that I have, but I like it because it's not sticky. Hi, Carol. Hey, Debbie. Oh, guys, I forgot. I wanted to tell you, you know how people are always like, why don't you ever say what the prices are on here? And I will say it's because people will go back and watch these videos on the replay like 2 years later, and then I might say a price, and then that's not the price that it is. It happened this week. I got a message from a woman looking at a wig that I know that I have not shown for 6 months to a year. She said, you said on your video, it was this price. And I said, well, you're probably watching a replay of a live video, blah, blah, blah. I haven't showed that wig in X amount of time. And she was like, no, you were on a live. Some people don't understand like live videos versus watching a replay of a live video. But that case in point is why I don't quote prices on here, because the price, it wasn't a whole lot more. It's like $17 more. But prices change, sales change, and that is why I don't do prices on here. You wish you could do that to your neck? I probably need to see a chiropractor. You love my shirt? Thank you. Your daughter cracks her neck and it grosses you? I crack my neck all the time. Like forever. Like I can go like that and it just cracked again. Me as well. I believe I'm going through menopause. Me too. All right, guys. We're going to get started into this. So we're going to start with the new releases from TressAllure. These came out week before last, I believe. Lumi is the best. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I hope so. I got the Coconut Crush and then Tangerine something. All right, so this is Flawless Waves. This is the color 4/6R. This is my favorite dark color from TressAllure because it's literally, with the exception of my gray hairs, the same exact color as my real hair. Sound like menopause, but you're so young. The sweating, I mean, you can start early menopause. So the inside of Flawless Waves has a machine-made cap, so there's no lace front. This is going to have bangs that need to be worn down on your forehead. And it has permatease, but I mean, I personally wouldn't say that's anything to write home about. It will not keep you from sweating, but it will kill the bacteria, which eliminates odor. Yeah, that's what I read. This is the one... Is this the one that we called Joan Jett? Look how good. I don't know if she's still good from the last time we tried her on straight out of the box. Or what. Oh, guys. And I have a leather jacket down here should the occasion arise tonight. Brenda, I don't have the Delgana 16 to show tonight. I am doing TressAllure wigs. Prices do change. Fair warning. MV wigs have a price increase effective August 1st. I think all wigs have gone up well, not just wigs. Like, I mean, a gallon of milk is $5. Like, everything has gone up in price. But that is exactly why I don't like to give prices on here. When we first started wig parties, we used to give the prices. Like, I had all the information sheet, like, told you how long the nape was, all of those things. But yeah, in a nutshell, that's why I don't do prices on here, because some people do watch videos on the replay. A lot of them don't understand the difference between a replay or watching a live video, because I even get people that comment on replays. They're like, hello, aren't you going to say hi to me? Aren't you going to answer my question? You know, like all of the things. They don't understand that they're watching a replay. So, and then some people, like this lady was very nice about it. But yeah, you just hate to be like, no, that's not the price. The price is what this is, you know? Yes, Joan Jett. It looks great on me. Thank you. This is one of the wigs that I deem as not having offensive bangs. They're not poking me in the eyes. I would say even if I kept this wig, I really wouldn't have to trim them too much. My chair's too close. Because, I don't know, they're not offensive. And you guys know how I feel about bangs. It is super cute. So here is the side and the back. It's just a nice little neck length collarbone length bob. Here, I'll pull my shirt down a little bit so you can see the length. Do keep in mind, depending on the length of your face and the length of your neck, wigs can hit in different spots, but I'm 5'2". This is what it looks like on me. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, guys. You guys are all so sweet. There you go. And I think this one is heat friendly. It feels heat friendly. So if you wanted to change it, you could. I personally wouldn't until I absolutely needed to add heat to it because it just has the perfect curl in it. So that was Flawless Waves in the color 4/6R. Oh, Colleen, you're not too late. I've just been rambling on about being sweaty. That was the first wig that we tried on. Thank you, Linda. Oh my gosh, I feel like my neck needs to crack again. I've never been to a chiropractor before, but I really think I need to go see one. If I went and saw a chiropractor, maybe I would grow like an inch or two. You look so much nicer as a blonde. You can pull off anything. Would you compare that wig to Aesthetica Jones? This wig has more curl to it and longer layers. All right, we're doing Flawless Waves again. So again, it's a machine-made cap, no lace front, so you're gonna wear the bangs down, permatease, but nothing to write home about. I definitely think you look great with darker hair because it brings out your eyes. I love myself with blonde hair, but I mean, obviously God gave me dark hair for a reason. I do have a fairly neutral skin tone, so I can kind of pull off a couple different colors. The name of that one, Marnie, is Flawless Waves. All right, and this is the color. Let me hold it up right here. This is the color 24/102/R12. Hi, Edna. Because I think whenever I get off my live video tonight, Juliana and I always go upstairs in my bed and crochet. And I think I'm going to have her watch Gidget, the one with Sandra Dee, which I think is by far the most superior Gidget. She's never seen it before, but I think she would really like it. So I'm super excited for that. But I promise not to rush through this. Leisha, you only missed one wig. So this is the same exact wig that I just tried on, just a different color. Thank you, Trish. Octavio, all of the wigs that I'm trying on tonight are just average size. I don't know if they have any large cap options. But it'll be listed on the website if they do. Hi, Alicia. Yes, these wigs are synthetic, although this particular one and the last one that I tried on are heat friendly. So sometimes it's nice to try on the lights and darks because then you can see a lot of the curls and dimensions that you couldn't see with the darker one. They just pick up better on camera. Ladies, this is a perfect length wig to wear going into the fall and winter season. If you guys are hoodie wearers, scarf wearers, stuff like that. Long ones tend to tangle more if we're wearing hoodies, scarves. So this is a nice length to consider for going into the fall. Is this one high density? No. This is just like, I would compare this to like just average density, kind of like Peppermint by Belle Tress, Dalgona 16. It's not hair heavy. It's not like overly thick. Even if you did a little ponytail, like it's probably like the size of a dime or nickel. It's not hair heavy at all. It's super lightweight. Hi, Becky. You love this color and wig? This one is super cute. Super cute. Oh, I don't know if I have any sunglasses down here. How are we going to make it through a wig party with no sunglasses? I brought a leather jacket, but forgot sunglasses. Hi, Cindy. You think I look better in the first one? I think the first one's a more flattering color on me. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Teresa. You know what I was thinking about the other day? Remember whenever I first started crocheting this fall, what did we call ourselves? The happy hookers? Is that what it was? We've had a lot of corners on the amount of time that we've been doing wig parties. We've had the happy hookers. We've had wigs, our segment, wigs and raccoons, which by the way, I don't know if the raccoons are still out there or not. I refuse to go in the shed. But yeah, we've had lots of corners. You love Sandra D? Yeah, I think she was the best Gidget. I did not care for the red-haired Gidget at all. You love me in browns, but you're a doll. Oh, thank you. The name and color of the first one was Flawless Waves by TressAllure and the color 4/6R. Alrighty, now this one, oh, this is my Peg Bundy wig. I was going to say, I remember I felt like Joe Dirt in the blonde one. This was Peg Bundy. So if you guys like shags, you're in for a treat. This is Spectacular Shag by TressAllure. And this is the color 33/130/R4. I'm too young. How do you know about Sandra D? You're too young. Betty, those are the kind of movies I watched growing up. We watched Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, Calamity Jane. We watched all of the Gidget movies, Where Angels Go, Trouble Follows, The Trouble with Angels, which I do think Juliana would also like Where Angels Go, Trouble Follows. I think she would love that one. I wish I could get my kids to play the silent piano. But those are the kind of movies I was raised on. You loved the octopus I made? Hi, Kelly. You got your great monster. I had mine earlier today. Oh, I guess I should show you the inside. I got so excited about being Peg Bundy again, I forgot to show you that this one is a full mono top and it is lace front. This is also a heat-friendly wig. The colors are in numbers on the first one. The first one's color was 4/6R. Hi, Nettie. Didn't Sally Field play Gidget too on the TV show, didn't she? I think she played on the TV show. She was also the Flying Nun. The Unsinkable Molly Brown. I could sing you every song from that movie. Hi, Desiree. All right, guys, so last time I tried this on, I felt like Peg Bundy. I don't so much tonight. I don't know if it's because I have a different shirt on, but I'm going to see if I can still channel Joe Dirt whenever I try on the blonde one. Hi, Renee. Hi, Kathy. All right, so here is the side of Spectacular Shag and the back. As you can see, she's shagalicious. You can part her anywhere that you want, and it is lace front. Look at that hairline. I'll get super close so you can also see my pimples, pores, and that impeccable hairline. So you could wear your bangs pulled back if you wanted to. It can be parted anywhere, but since this one is laying kind of nice and pretty right here, I'm just going to leave her where it's at. What was the blonde color, number, and name? That was Flawless Waves. The color was 33/130/R4, I think. No. R12. Oh my gosh. No, that's the wig that I have on. Scratch that. The blonde wig was 24102/R12. Oh my gosh, I have a sneeze stuck in my nose. Do you prefer Flawless Wave or New Wave? I think Flawless Wave has a little bit more length and a little bit more wave. So sorry about that. This color is 33/130/R4. This one looks good on me. Thank you, Christine. Thank you so much. I don't know. I did feel like Peg Bundy the other day. Remember, I was all like, ow, ow. But today I don't. I think it's because I have a different shirt on. What are the colors for the first wig? You don't know the numbers. It's 4/6R for the first wig. Pretty with my skin tone. Thank you, Carrie. You're beautiful. You could be my mom. I don't think a lot of my followers are on my mother's age. Thank you. Thank you for all the blessings. I'll take every single one you guys give me. I will never turn a blessing away. All right. And next we have the Spectacular Shag again. This is the color 14/26/R10. And I would call this kind of like a honey blonde. Judy, we're trying on our 4th wig. How do wigs work in the wind? Fine and dandy. Where did we go the other day? Oh, we're driving around with the Jeep off. I had the kids on the highway going 70 miles per hour. My wig stayed on place. I've worn them on roller coasters. Shirley was essentially on a helicopter pad with a helicopter landing. Her wig stayed in place. I promise you the wind, I mean, unless you're in like a category 5 hurricane or something, it's not going to budge on your head. Thank you, Fran. Need pen and paper, ladies. Usually some sites have a link for each wig, but these you have to write down. Yeah, pen and paper always helps. Does anyone do color matches for wigs like they do foundations? I mean, I guess if you had a picture of a color that you were trying to get, that would be easier. I'm your daughter's age. Alrighty, so here we go. Spectacular Shag, full monotop, lace front. Let's see if I channel Joe Dirt again in this one. No, I don't this time. I mean, it's definitely more flipped out than I would wear it. What in the heck was I wearing the other day when we tried these on that I felt like Joe Dirt and Peg Bundy? A good top will change your whole attitude. Thank you, Holly. All right, here is the side of Spectacular Shag and the back. Again, this can be parted anywhere. It is heat friendly and it is lace front. There's those nice pores and pimples again, as well as the Spectacular hairline. Are all of these from the same brand? Yes, Robin, all of the wigs that we are showing tonight are from TressAllure. Who's Joe Dirt? It's a movie that has David Spade in it. There you guys go. Spectacular Shag. So the first 2 wigs that we've tried on, Flawless Waves and Spectacular Shag, those are new releases from TressAllure. Kim, you love this one? Some people just love a good shag. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but it's a little bit more flipped out. I would kind of like a shag, like more of a Farrah shag. A flipped back instead of flipped up for me personally. That looks like the one that you said looked like Joe Dirt. Joy, that is the one, but for some reason I didn't feel like him today. For some reason I was not channeling Joe Dirt and Peg Bundy today. Something must be wrong with me. I'll have to check and see if I have a fever. You love the shag, Phoebe? All right, guys. Now, into the wigs that you guys, well, we've seen some of these styles, but just into the other wigs. Into the other wigs. Moving forward. We are trying on Avery in the color Mimosa HL. This is the wig. Do you guys remember Avery? The mom that was going through a divorce, she just found out her kids have bed bugs. Do you guys remember Avery? That's what we're getting ready to put our head into. This is the wig I should have had on when I started that video because that's how I was feeling when I pressed start live video. Let's hope she doesn't disappoint. All right, so Avery is not heat friendly, so keep that in mind. It's not a heat friendly wig like the other 4 were. It's regular machine made top, no lace front, so she's gonna have hair down on her forehead, and she's got about 25 cents worth of permatease, so lots of permatease with this one. Is the cap you're wearing under them lightweight? Yes, it is. I can literally see, I can see light through it. So it's super lightweight. If you don't want to wear something with a cap on the back, you can get just the band as well. You guys remember Avery? She was our hot mess mom. And then I forget what the next wig is, but she eventually did get her life together. But, whoo, boy, she was a hot mess. So let's pray she doesn't disappoint. Oh, she's not disappointing. She's not disappointing. She feels a little bit like Bret Michaels today. But she's actually, this must be Avery once she got her life together. This was after the divorce was finalized and she had already met a new man. The divorced mom whose kids had lice. Yes, that's what it was. Lice, not bed bugs. This must have been Avery. We tried on 2 Averys. The first one was a hot mess. The second one was after she had started getting her life together. So this Avery was after the divorce has been finalized. She hardly found herself a new man. Kids are away at summer camp. Life was good for her. Story time with Maggie. Yes. It was an old story we were revisiting, but the sentiment is just the same. So don't forget, this one is not lace front. So unless you're my mother, you're not going to wear it with the hair pulled back, which honestly, TressAllure should make a lace front one, because how cute would that look pulled back like this? With all that volume on top, that would look cute. My mother wears her non-lace front wigs pulled back because my mother does not care. She is gorgeous. This is such a pretty color too. I think we tried on Blaze in this color one time. This Mimosa color, it's gorgeous. So do you have to French braid your hair each time you wear them? You don't have to. A lot of people don't even French braid their hair underneath. I just do, but I don't do it every single day. Like, I braid my hair and leave it in for like 4 or 5 days. She's actually got 2 men. At least that's what you heard. Ooh, Leisha, spill the details. I'm new here. Just curious your reason for wearing wigs. If you have full head of hair, are they hot in the summer? I just wear wigs, Melissa, because I like being able to change my look like 4 or 5 times a day, and I'm not even exaggerating. They're fun. They make me feel beautiful, but they don't make me hot. You're rolling, Kelly. Unless you're my mother. I'm not lying to you guys. My mom will walk around with a non-lace front wig on, pulled back, because she does not give a horse crap. She's like me. I'm my mother's daughter. Through and through. Same person. Uh-oh, I see people are praying for something, but I didn't see the original post. Hi, Bailey. I'm doing good. All right, Avery. Here is the side of Avery and the back. I'm secretly hoping that the next Avery that we try on is a hot mess, just so we can relive that initial shock and moment from the first time we tried her on a wig party. But this is cute. This is cute. And a good color. This is the color Mimosa. Hi, Monica. Can I show the color in Frost? I do not have the color Frost. Just keep in mind, if you guys are buying this one, that it does have permatease. It has a lot of permatease. I usually say like, oh, a penny's worth, nickel's worth. This is like a quarter. But if you love permatease, you won't be disappointed. Good for your mother. She sounds like fun. My mother is fun. There is nobody on this earth that I laugh harder with than my mother. Like, literally, to like the point where it's like an old man laugh where no sound is coming out. Hey, Andrea. All right, next we have Avery in the color Mocha Gold. I wonder if it has highlights. Those sound like contradicting colors. Should do a wig show with my mom. I know, I've done one with her, and that's all we've ever done because I guess our schedules are just hard to coordinate. What does permatease do? Sherry, it's just like what it sounds like it is. It is permanent teasing, so it just gives you that extra volume on top. You love to laugh that hard? Me too. All right, so Avery in the color Mocha Gold. Again, Avery has a quarter's worth of permatease, no lace front. Avery on the website looks nothing like the one that you have on. Looks like they have way more body. What you like? Oh, you can build the body in this. No, this one's not bad either. They must have reinvented Avery after that wig party. They were like, we cannot be representing a broke, divorcing mother whose children have head lice. We've got to reinvent Avery. I will let you guys know that this cap feels more snug than the first 4 that we tried on. This one kind of feels similar to a Noriko cap for me. My mother is a hoot for sure. How can you tell if a wig is very light volume hair and not super full with hair? Rachel, look at the weight of the wig. So it will list on, like, in the product details, like how many ounces a wig is. The lighter in weight, the lighter the hair, essentially. Do your lace front wigs? Yeah, like, all the wigs we're trying on tonight are heat friendly, I believe. With the exception of this one and maybe one other one we're trying on. All of Belle Tress's are heat friendly. Raquel Welch and John Renault also have some heat friendly wigs that are lace front. When does Nitro 22 drop? I think in September. Hi, Pebbles. Oh my gosh, my nose itches because my fan's like blowing little wispy wig hairs onto my nose. The density on this one, you guys, this is low density, but here, let me put it in a ponytail. But the permatease makes it look like it's like a full density wig. This is why I don't do bangs. Let me make myself a little Yankee Doodle Dandy ponytail. But I'm going to show you guys just how, look how tiny the ponytail is. So this is a very low density wig, but the permatease makes it look like there's so much more hair than there actually is. This is a very pretty color. I think this is the first time, I wonder, Shirley, is this a new color from them? Because of all the TressAllure wigs we've ever tried on, I don't think I've ever tried on Mocha Gold. How's Avery's lace front? Avery is not lace front. It is a regular machine made cap, so you're going to wear it with the hair down on your forehead. Should I show you guys the side and the back? Side, back. I really do feel like they reinvented Avery because she was a hot mess before. The color of this one, Pammy, is Mocha Gold. Super hot. It is a beautiful, it has to be a new color. I swear we've never tried on this color before. And like I said, Avery is not heat friendly. So keep that in mind, and keep in mind that when comparing it with other TressAllure wigs that I've tried on tonight, this one fits more like a Noriko cap. So it definitely fits snug. Oh, let's do Charlotte. It's not a new color, but one of my favorites too. I know I've never tried it on. I'm glad I finally did. Charlotte is an oldie but a goodie. The color that we're trying on, you guys are going to say I look like Paula Deen. This is the color Silver Shadow. So Charlotte is a machine-made cap. Again, there is no lace front, so there's going to be bangs to wear down on your forehead. Is it hot? No, Mary Ellen, it's just hot in my office because it's 92 today and I don't have any windows or air conditioning in here. But wigs, I personally, what in the heck's going on? Wigs, I personally don't find hot to wear. Hey, Anna. Alrighty. Shirley, I think, was like one of our first, maybe our second or third wig party. What is the price range on the wigs I share? Shirley has wigs that start at under $100. Most are around $200 to $300. There's some $400 to $500, and then up into the thousands for human hair. So there's a wide variety of prices depending on what kind of wig you're wanting. Hi, Wendy. Hey, Hannah. All right, so here is the side of Charlotte. Here is the back. I don't think, Charlotte is not heat friendly, and like I said, she is not lace front, so you're not going to be wearing that hair back unless you're my mother. Not giving a hoots. And she kind of has a little Paula Deen look to her, but I think it's just the color that makes us think of Paula Deen. But we're going to try this on in 3 other colors. Do they get a little hot, or do you use a certain cap to keep the airflow? So there is a lot of airflow with wigs because they have the open wefting cap. So you can see that you literally can stick your fingers through it. I personally don't find wigs hot to wear. I'm just hot right now. because it's 92 degrees outside and I'm in a little tiny cubicle with no air conditioning. Hi, Jane from Ireland. Hi, Susan. Linda, you love Charlotte? I know everybody always says that anytime I try on Charlotte in the color gray or silver, says that it looks like Paula Deen, but honestly, I just think it's the color that makes it look like Paula Deen. But we're going to try on 3 other Charlottes in different colors. Definitely Paula Deen, but you love Paula Deen. But the only thing Paula Deen and I have in common is our love for butter. Flawless wigs look quite a bit shorter on Shirley's website. Well, you have to keep in mind in regards to lengths of wigs, what determines like where it hits on a person has a lot to do with the length of their head and the length of their neck. So usually people that are taller will have longer necks. You know, or if you have a taller face. I'm 5'2", I have a relatively short, squatty neck. So a wig is going to look longer on me than somebody who has a longer neck. It's going to hit them more mid-neck. That silver wig in color, that was Charlotte by TressAllure in the color Silver Shadow. Thank you for sharing. Hey, Linda. You guys, let's see if we can get up to... Everybody take a minute. Share the video. It smells like they're making mashed potatoes upstairs, and they smell delicious. Are you guys making mashed potatoes? Oh, smelled like buttery mashed potatoes. It's making my mouth water. Anyhow, everybody, 855 people, share this video out. Let's see if we can get up to 1,000 tonight. Because we've got some good wigs coming, guys. We got California Beach Waves. We got Sensational coming. There's good wigs to still be viewed. So share the video out. You can't express what a joyful getaway my videos are for me. Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thank you guys for sharing. Let's see if we can get some trolls in here tonight. Let's have some fun. I'm just teasing about that, but you know, sometimes you do need trolls to liven the party. All right, so this is Charlotte again in the color Sheer Plum. So just to review, Charlotte is machine made, no lace front on this bad boy. And we'll see if it still looks like Paula Deen in a different color. I feel like she needs sunglasses. I'm gonna have to see if I got sunglasses in this drawer. We can't do a wig party without sunglasses. I'm hoping at some point throughout the evening I can put on my leather jacket. Tammy and Becky and Donna, everybody, thank you so much for sharing. See, it looked like Paula Deen before, but I feel like now I feel a little bit more rocker chic because you know who I feel like? Sharon Osbourne. Now I feel like Sharon Osbourne. Bonnie, thank you for sharing. No Belle Tress tonight, Jennifer. These are all TressAllure. Christina, thank you for sharing. All right, so here is the side of Charlotte and the back. This is the color Sheer Plum, or as I would like to refer to this wig as, this is the Sharon Osbourne in the color Sharon Osbourne. This is your color. I do not have a squatty. I do have a pretty short neck. I have a short neck, short torso. I don't know if there's some correlation. You know how they say that your foot is the size of your forearm? I don't know if your neck length has anything to do with your torso length, but mine seem to be about the same size. Shauna and Beth, thank you for sharing. What do you guys think of the Sharon Osbourne? Actually, if this was Sharon, it would have a little bit more plum to it, a little bit more purple to it, but the style definitely reminds me of Sharon. Brenda, thank you for sharing. You guys, we've only gotten 11 more viewers. I'm going to need you guys to work harder. I'm going to need you to share harder, work harder. Glenda, thank you for sharing. I'm just going to think of all the celebrities that these wigs remind me of. I think this went with Avery. I'll have to double check those boxes tomorrow. We've had the Joe Dirt. We've had the Peg Bundy. We've had the Joan Jett. We have had Paula Deen, and we've now had Sharon Osbourne. Who else is coming to visit us tonight? You have a giraffe neck. See, and a wig would look shorter on you than it would on me. You love that one? You love that red color? Yeah, that was Sheer Plum. Thank you for sharing, Joetta. Thank you, Michelle. I look like Angelina Jolie. Well, thank you, Caroline. All right, Charlotte. What celebrity do you have in store for us this time? This is Charlotte by TressAllure in the color Velvet Cream. Yes to the Sharon Osbourne. Just love your videos. Just came from cleaning up after a big storm in Michigan. We had a big storm come through. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but it literally blew like siding off the side of our house. Hi, Alicia. Alrighty. Hi, Kibby. This is Charlotte. Third one we're trying on, so I'm not showing you the inside of the cap. It is a machine-made cap. No lace front. It is not heat friendly. Who are we feeling like, who could this possibly be? It's not really a Meg Ryan because it's not blonde enough and her hair was a little bit not as layered right here. You don't have any friends? You don't have anybody to share with? Oh, I find that hard to believe. I just checked. My foot is the same size as my forearm. Now I'm shocked. I'm learning something. I'm going to check mine. If I do it from like, I got big feet. My foot is bigger. Are you supposed to go from your actual elbow? Or are you supposed to do it from the inside of your elbow? If I do it from the inside, my foot's bigger. If I do it from the bendy part to the wrist, then it fits. What's the proper way to measure your foot to your forearm? Thank you for sharing, Bonnie and Zena. Yesterday's storming bad in Western. Okay, yeah, that was yesterday. And I didn't even know it was supposed to storm. It like came out of nowhere. Our Pongo was scared to death. Do something about your lips. Can't handle watching you. Hey, Mary, how about you go do something with your life and hop off this video? You love all of these looks? Faith Hill. Okay, I could see Faith Hill in this one. I still think it would have to be a little bit more blonde. What did I say this was? Velvet Cream. But we needed a celebrity. I stalled long enough to get a celebrity. You just checked yours and it's the same? Christine, hi. Angela, thank you for sharing. I can't remember if I showed you guys the side and the back. Like, seriously, people be worried about the lips on my face when they should be worried about their soul with Jesus. Leaving comments like that is not going to get you into heaven, girl. I hate to break your heart. You're just impressed that you can get your foot up to your forearm. Now I want to see if I can get it up higher, but this isn't, I guess this isn't circus time on Get a Girl's page. Sandra, you measured also? All right, show of hands, who just measured to see if their foot was the same as their forearm? Yours is the same size, Monica? Your foot's smaller? See, I got big Fred Flintstone feet. Sorry for wearing questions. I don't ever wear my bangs back. Can you have lace front wig trimmed to create bangs? You can, Lori. Just joined. What am I doing with my feet? Just being a hoodlum, Deanna. Just being a jabroni. I shared them in Messenger so they can go hack and watch if they're busy at the oh, go back, I think you meant. Thank you, Maria. Well, you wanted to troll it alive in the party. I sure did, Christine. Man above really listening, asking you shall receive. Yours is the same size. Why do we also get nasty? Why do we also get nasty when we share? Because it just puts the video out there into the algorithm on Facebook, so you get people who typically don't follow this page watching videos, and that's why it happens. People get blocked, comments get deleted, but sometimes trolls are having fun because it keeps us snappy, it keeps us fiery. I'm on day 3 of Wellbutrin, and you know that makes me spicy. You can't get your foot up to your arm? Well, now everybody has a goal. By the time we get back together next Sunday, I want everybody to have worked on getting their foot up to their arm. Hey, Jessie. All right, this is the last Charlotte that we're trying on. Machine-made cap, no lace front. And this is the color Misty Sunrise. You measured and it was the same? You guys are cracking me up. This one looks more Faith Hill. This color looks more Faith Hill to me. I don't think I've ever tried on this color before. This is super pretty. This is like Mimosa, but mixed with like a cool tone blonde. Sassy comments make the viewers go up, does it? Oh yeah, we're at 901. You think my lips look great? Thank you. Well, guys, if you want to come back for some drama and controversy, I'm getting my lips done on Friday, and you know that always gets the viewers fired up if I touch something on my face, so it should be a good time. Kate +8. Mom, I just saw you jump on here. I was talking about you earlier. Connie, you can't get your feet up that high either. All right, guys. Charlotte. This is the last time reviewing Charlotte. This is the color Misty Sunrise. I'm going to hold it up to my phone really quick so you guys can see this color. I've never tried this color on before either. I feel like I'm having a lot of firsts this evening. Your foot and forearm are the same. Misty Sunrise. Look how pretty. Let me hold it back here too so you guys can see. It's not rooted, so keep that in mind. But that's a really, really pretty blonde color. You're amazing. With that being said, you do not need. Well, I mean, nobody needs lip filler. But there's a lot of things we do in life that we don't need. You can't help but crack up at all of us. Yes. Hey, Mom. Mom. Can you... If you can, you should be able to, but I know you got arthritic feet. See if your foot's the same size as your forearm. Mine's bigger because of those Hoffman Fred Flintstone feet. Yabba dabba doing all over the town of Weirton. Hey, Cassie. That was a very pretty color, Sandy. 60 here. Hips, knees, and joints are shot. You can't even do it. Oh, we're going to have to come up with a challenge that you guys can do. Hey, Susie. Wilma, you like that one? My foot is the same size as my forearm. Dawn, hand. When I read your comment, I saw your last name in the first part of your comment, and I thought you were saying that your foot was the same size as your hand. And I was going to be like, you either have really tiny feet or really giant hands. But it was just me not reading all of the words. So I'm glad I took the time to read the whole thing. Did I get Botox for my headaches? I got Botox to see if it would help my headaches because I've not dealt with headaches for a long time. And typically I get Botox every June and every January. The Botox that I got is cosmetic, but if it helps my headaches as well, then win-win. And if it doesn't help my headaches, at least I won't have wrinkles. All I can picture is a bunch of women falling. Well, I don't need people falling and breaking a hip. If you guys are going to be measuring your foot to your forearm, please do it from the safety of your couch. Or at least have your life alert on around your neck. I'm not even going to try to measure. Are you sure you throw your back out? Shirley, we need you mailing out wigs. We can't be having you measuring your foot to your forearm. All right, I don't even see what this one's called. This is Charlie in the color Chiffon Candy. So Charlie is a full mono top and it is lace front. Does Misty Sunrise color have a number? Katie, it doesn't on the tag, but I'm sure Shirley will throw the color number in the comments down below. John said, oh, so my mom and my dad have just measured their foot to their forearm. Theirs are both the same length. Mine's bigger, but it all depends on where exactly I'm measuring from. If I measure from the points of the bow, it's the same size. But if I put it in the crack of the bow, it's bigger. So I don't know where you're supposed to measure from. I do have a fan in this room. If I didn't, I would die. I don't think I've ever tried Charlie on before either. So Charlie is not heat friendly. Keep that in mind. This is the color Chiffon Candy. And she's just a cute little bob. Front and back. Nice little neck length bob. Remember, if you have a longer neck, if you have a giraffe neck, it's going to appear to be shorter on you. Also keep in mind it's a full mono top, so you can part it in the middle, part it on the right, whatever you want to do. And it is also lace front. There's those pimple pores and impeccable hairline for you to view. So you can wear your hair pulled back on this one. If you wrap the waist of a pair of jeans around your neck, they will meet. The jeans will fit. Mythbusters, hold on. All right. I've got 2 pairs of shorts right here. We're going to test this out. Hi, Susan. Thank you, Dawn. This is just like a nice little easy one to wear. This one, for being as short as it is, it's not hair heavy, but it's definitely more dense than a lot of the other ones that we've tried on tonight, just so you guys know. You would like to have Charlotte in the color Chiffon Candy. Chiffon Candy is a very pretty color, and it's rooted for those that like a rooted blonde. All right, let me get this wig put back, and then I'm going to try to wrap a pair of pants around my neck. Mom, what if it was, say it was a pair of jeans, and somebody's like, if you can wrap the pants around your neck, then you know it'll fit your waist. What if somebody thought you meant the pant legs and not the waist? Can you see somebody just tying a pair of jeans around their neck? The pant measurement doesn't work. You've tried it. It's too big. You're in Ohio. My dad is from Grafton, West Virginia. You love my personality. Thank you. I live about 5 minutes from Ohio. How do you take some of the shine out of your wigs? Laura, you can use dry shampoo. Also keep in mind that a lot of times the wigs appear to be more shiny on my live videos because of the lighting that I have like 13 inches from my face. All right, we're gonna try 2 different pairs. Oops. So this one reaches, but it's still up in the air as to whether they would fit me or not. Obviously, I know these do fit me because I did try them on, but because I have so much loose skin on my stomach. These ones don't meet around my neck, but I did get them on, get them buttoned, and get them zipped, but they were tighter than the other ones. So I would say, like, if you're at a Goodwill and you're not wanting to try pants on, that this would probably be a pretty good tool of measurement. Hi, Cassie from Missouri. All right. Ooh, look. This is going to be pretty. Absolutely love watching you and being in this group. It's like family. Actually bought some turkey bacon and thought of me today. I hope all of you think of me when you purchase your turkey bacon. If there's one thing that I want to remind you guys of, it's a turkey bacon. The name of the Plum wig, that was Charlotte in the color Sheer Plum. All right, so this is Charlie again. Charlie has a bobby pin in her. I'm going to keep that. I'm always needing a bobby pin. So Charlie is a full mono top, lace front. It doesn't have to cross, just meet. And this is the color Dark Smoke Gray. Look how pretty this color is. Tracy, you made a jellyfish too? I've gotten so many messages from people that they were like, please, if you make them, I'll buy one. And it's like, I would have to quit my day job and just sit here and crochet jellyfish all day long. Could you see if I told my husband, I was like, I decided that I'm no longer going to do keto coaching. I'm quitting my business, and for now on, I'm going to just crochet jellyfish, which I'm working on a zebra upstairs, just so you guys know. I'm a hoot. Thank you, Jill. I was buying cottage cheese today and thought of you. Well, if there's one thing I want you guys to think of me by, it's cottage cheese. You bought the cauliflower thins and thought of me. I love the wigs, but you were on such a roll tonight. Thank you, Terry. I just got a mental image of people at Goodwill wrapping pants around. Are they in your mental image, Maria? Are they at least wrapping the waist, or are they tying the pant legs and being like, yep, these look like they'd fit? Hi, Sharon. All right, look how cute, guys. All right, what do we want to talk about first? This one is not heat friendly. It is a full mono top, so if you don't dig a left part, this is the left right here, this is my right hand, you can part it on the other side, part it in the middle, braid it, hang a lifesaver off of it, whatever you want to do with it. It's a nice little bob. I want to say it appears to be an all one length bob, but there are some layers in it, but they're really, really long layers. And then let me get this situated here. Let's look at those pimple pores and that impeccable hairline. Flawless. See how you can see it like this? That's my light reflecting off of it. See how you can't see it like this? That's me moving to a different angle. I'm chewing the spicy gum, Debbie, and I'm on day 3 of restarting my Wellbutrin, which always makes me a little fiery. Thank you, sissy. See, guys, if you caught the beginning of this video, remember how I started a minute early? Because I was like, I gotta pump myself up for this. I was super tired, all of those things. Sometimes, even though I've been doing live videos since January 2019, sometimes you get the jitters, you get you get nervous, or sometimes I even feel like too, like there's a lot of pressure for me to am I gonna be able to come up with a good wig story tonight? It's a lot of pressure, folks. It's a lot of pressure to just come on here and act like a stand-up comedian every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But look, I got into the groove. I got my nervousness out. Popped in 2 pieces of gum that are now completely flavorless, and we're good to go. Why do I take Wellbutrin? Honestly, I don't even know why I'm taking it right now. I decided to restart it after going off of it because, number one, my psychiatrist keeps canceling my appointment and never rescheduling it. And the last time I was on Wellbutrin, it completely took away my desire to do any kind of shopping. And I've been trying to save money lately. So if I just want to be completely honest, the reason that I decided to restart my Wellbutrin is so that I can grow my savings account. Because Wellbutrin works to control impulses, which is why they give it to people who are trying to quit smoking. So if I just want to be 100% H with you guys right now, I decided to renew my prescription so that I could save some money. You can't imagine me being nervous over anything. Oh my gosh, I have a lash appointment on Wednesday and I'm already nervous about that. And I've been seeing Maria for like 2.5 years now. Every 3 weeks. I just, it's my social anxiety. What skincare do I use? I use DMK. Thank you, Christine. You take Wellbutrin also? Wellbutrin turns me into a comedian. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've always been a bit of a comedian, but it just makes me a little bit spicier. This is Razor Cut Shag. Get your pen and papers ready because I got a color code for you. Razor Cut Shag is nickel's worth of permatease, no lace front. Gina, the Wellbutrin, I know it can help some people that have like mild forms of ADHD. It does not help me in that department. But it does keep me from wanting to go shopping or buy things online, so ka-ching. You need some then? I know, it's the weirdest thing. Like, some people take Wellbutrin and they're like, oh, it completely took away my appetite. I lost weight on Wellbutrin. I quit smoking on Wellbutrin. I feel like I can get things accomplished on Wellbutrin. I'm no longer depressed because I'm on Wellbutrin. And I'm like, I have no desire to shop anymore. That's the benefit I get from it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Seriously, this girl's got financial goals, and if I have to take a prescription drug to get there, that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, we have a troll on here. Did they have anything good to say? All right, Razor Cut Shag. Yeah, this is pretty shaggy. I definitely think it looks razored here in the back where it's flipped out. It can be parted anywhere because it is a machine-made cap. So if you wanted to do it over on the right, you could. Obviously, that's not styled very good. It looks kind of flat. But, you know, you could. The potential's there if you're going to mess around with it and actually style it for yourself. And there you go. Platinum blonde wigs. We did try a couple blondes tonight, but no platinum. My lashes are the bomb. Who does them? Maria Filimanova from Bling Lash Therapy Pro does my lashes. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Dorothy. Okay, I see the troll. Let me see. There's so many options to ban people. You can suspend the person for 15 minutes, ban this user from your page, prevent this person from interacting with any live streams from this page, ban the user from this stream. Let's just ban them all together. Do you guys have your pen and paper? I'm ready to give you this color code. Is this color close to mocha with cream? I'll let you know as soon as I take it off. All right, this color is 1723 R8. But not shopping is depressing. Not when you have a prescription chemically altering your brain telling you it's not. Hold on. I got a mocha and cream wig handy. Obviously, this is the front of mocha and cream, so you see the money piece, but if you go around here to the back, I would say that it's fairly similar, especially if you were getting it in a longer length. So yeah, I would say, I would consider that a dupe for mocha with cream. I blocked them. Reed, these are not Renee Paris, these are TressAllure. Does your lash person ever charge you for a full set when you go for a fill? No. No. I've also been getting my lashes done for 2 years and I've never had to take a lash break because my lash girl specializes in natural lash health. So, she is amazing. If she ever quit doing lashes, I would stop getting lash extensions. Doctor gave me Wellbutrin to stop with smoking and didn't do crap for me. But my brother-in-law was able to stop with it. See, it all affects everybody differently. People that also tell me it makes them not want to eat. I'm like, it makes me a ravenous beast. As if I'm not one already. We've tried on several low density wigs tonight. You guys, this video will be posted to my page after the fact, so you can always go back and watch it on the replay if you didn't see it in the beginning. If you're happy and you know it, shake your pills. Yeah, that one was a little bit more red. The name of that one was Razor Cut Shag. How do you know a troll? Usually by their foul language, Rebecca. You got your mocha and cream Saturday and you think you love it? Colleen, mocha with cream is my most favorite color. What wig brand has the least permatease? I would say Belle Tress. The name is Razor Cut Shag, Linda. You need a TressAllure dupe for Butterbeer Blonde. Chantel, they don't have one and it's extremely frustrating. All right, so Razor Cut Shag, you guys, this one is a long color code. So let me know when you have your pen and paper. All right. Why do I always forget what this is called? Oh my gosh, I've been doing this for 2.5 years and I keep forgetting what this is called. Machine made cap, Nichols amount of permatease, no lace front. We've tried on this color before, but it wasn't a longer wig. So this one is dark in the back and light at front. Kind of if you were going naturally gray, how you usually get gray here first and then darker in the back. You're welcome, Linda. All right, so Razor Cut Shag from the side, from the back. It definitely looks like it's been razored. It has that flippy out shaggy do. Since it is machine made, you can part it anywhere that you want. And let me know when you guys are ready for this color code because it's a mouthful. This is like gray with blonde and like a light brown up here. Like if you had brown hair and you were just going naturally gray, and then under here, it's dark brown with just a couple silver strands running through it. My comments stopped working. I'm going to swipe them and then swipe them again. Got Belle Tress and wore it first time I wore it. I'm so sad. I got a Belle Tress and it tore the first time you wore it. Trying to get it. Where did it tear at, Cheryl? I've had wigs tear from me misusing them, but never the first time I've worn it. It does kind of look like Ice Granada from Raquel Welch. I got an average cap in John Reno. Is there a slightly larger cap available? For a specific wig, Rachel? That's your favorite TressAllure color, Marty? All right, this color, I hope you're ready. Let me see you get your pens out and your paper. This is 52/38/49/R8. And I'll repeat that for you guys here in a second. Hi, Sonia from Maine. I hear you guys have lobsters. Was I a hairstylist at one point? I did go to cosmetology school, but I quit like 4 to 5 months into my senior floor. Alrighty, here's that color code again. 52/38/49/R8. And now we have a very hard decision to make. So we have 2 styles left to try on. And they're both really good styles. So what do we try on first? Sensational, which is kind of similar to the Dulce and Dulce 23 by Belle Tress or Scene Stealer by Raquel Welch? Or do we try on California Beach Waves, who's our favorite boho girl? Let me know which one we want to try on first and which one we want to save for last. Am I a movie watcher? I've started watching The Nest with Jude. I'm not a movie watcher. Like, I'll put something on, like me and Juliana, if we're not watching YouTube upstairs, I'll put something on. Like, tonight I want to watch Gidget with her, but I'm not a movie watcher at all. My family goes to the movies all the time. I stay home by myself. Due to drug interactions, you shouldn't take Wellbutrin and Prozac together. I don't take Prozac. Leave Sensational for last. Okay, I have... It's a tie. Are you guys... Okay, you guys are listing wigs, but do you want... Like the ones that say California Beach Waves, you want that first or last? First or last? You know what? I'm trying on California Beach Waves last because that's my favorite one. Sorry that I even asked you guys for your opinion. Sorry I even pretended like I cared. I'm so rude. I did care and then I changed my mind. We're allowed to change our minds, right? Alrighty, Sensational. This is kind of a golden blonde, just so you guys know, but it does get lighter on top. I just want to show you the under layers right here. What do we watch on YouTube? We watch Mariah Elizabeth and the Nerdy Crafter. Julie, and sometimes we watch Snake Discovery. We like to watch and learn about snakes. Juliana has wanted a snake for a while, and that will always be a no. I would like to have a bird. Alrighty, Sensational. This is the color. Oh, this is the same color as the Flawless Waist that we tried on. So this is 24/102/R12. Go and see where the crawdad sings. You guys, I can't sit through a movie. Hey, David.
What?
When's the last time you seen me watch a movie?
It's been a while.
Probably about 8-9 years.
Yeah.
Save the best for last. I know. I just had to make an executive decision. I vetoed everybody's vote. All right, so Sensational reminds me of the Dulce and Dulce 23 by Belle Tress. It also reminds me of Scene Stealer by Raquel Welch. My daughter is 10, Danny. I have a 15-year-old who's soon to be 16, September 7th. I have an 11-year-old and I have a 10-year-old. Snakes and birds are not a good combo. Oh, we would never own a snake. No, no, no. Snake wouldn't pair very good with the rats we have either. You're welcome, Lisa. All right, so what is it? Sensational. It's very similar to Dulce and Dulce 23 by Belle Tress and Scene Stealer by Raquel Welch. All three of those wigs are full mono tops with lace fronts. They're all heat friendly. I think the length of them are very similar and the style of layers that are in it. This color kind of reminds me of Bombshell Blonde by Belle Tress. It's that more like Pam Anderson gold tone platinum blonde. It has a phenomenal lace front, pimples, pores, and perfect hairline. And it can be, did I ever tell you it could be parted everywhere? I don't look old enough to have a kid that old. Well, all of my children have the same father, but they have different mothers. I mean, technically, I guess I could have a child that's old, but yeah. You would love this one in a brown. I think we're trying it on in a red color next, but it is kind of like that Pam Anderson blonde. Let me stand back a little bit. Let's see. So it's that more golden platinum blonde from the early 2000s, from the late 90s and early 2000s that we love. Pam Anderson for sure. They should name the color. If I have a wig in this color that I make in my wig line, we're just gonna call it things like Pam Anderson, Sharon Osbourne. Actually, we probably couldn't do that for like copyright reasons. They probably own their names, but you know what I mean. Does it come in anything close to Butterbeer Blonde? I mean, they have blondes, but there's nothing that I've seen by TressAllure that is a dupe for Butterbeer Blonde. Thank you, Elaine. Sorry. Sorry for all the knuckle cracking. I think that's a great title for Sunday's Wigs Parties. Pimple pores and perfect hairlines. That is. That could be our next new corner. Like happy hookers, wigs and raccoons, and pimples, pores, and perfect hairlines. This is a red color. This is going to look pretty. Last initial for the color. R12. Baywatch Blonde. Yes, for sure. Lumi must know I'm sweating right now. I just got a text message from them. All right, here is Sensational again. I'm last name dads, different moms. Yeah, all of my kids have the same dad, but they have different moms. So this one is full mono top, lace front. And this is a red color. This is the color 10/130R. You guys know how you always hear, like, if a lady has a lot of kids, they'll be like, do all the kids have the same dads? You know, people always ask that. This is kind of like the opposite, where it's like, all of my kids have the same dads, but they have different moms. You already know you love this red one. This one has static. It's sticking to my face. Hey, Sandy. I'm going to see if I can get a middle part in this. You love this color? This one is so pretty. This would be perfect, you guys. We're heading into fall weather. You know you're going to be busting out your little puffer vest and knee-high boots. Is it lighter than Sumptuous Strawberry? It's darker. Thank you, Connie. All right. Man, I am dealing with some major static right now. You love her, Tanya? Yes, my husband was married prior to marrying me. This is his second marriage. This is my first one. Thank you, Joy. All right, here is the back. and the front. Like I said, this reminds me of the Dulce & Dulce 23 by Belle Tress. It also reminds me of Scene Stealer by Raquel Welch. They are all full mono top. They are all heat friendly. They are all lace front, pimples, pores, and perfect hairlines. Take it in, folks. You like this color, Alvonda? So you don't have any biological children of your own? Yes, I do. I have 2. Thank you, Danny. Danny Jean, if I remember correctly, do you live in Australia? I think I remember your name being spelled that way. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Kim. You like both colors so far? Running a Belle Tress wig. Had it picked out before, but Jennifer, your comment got cut off. I can rock all of them. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, and this is Sensational. Did I tell you guys that? Sensational. And this was the color 10/130R, I believe. Stephanie, it is gorgeous. 10/130R. It looks great with my eyeshadow. Thank you. So natural. Thank you, Wendy. You guys are all so sweet. And now on to my favorite, the California Beach Waves. That eyeshadow was awesome. I know, now I don't remember what color eyeshadow I have on. I was like, all right, if you guys buy the wig from Shirley, you got to buy the matching eyeshadow from me. How do you get the static out? I usually will just either spray my wig down with a little bit of water, or now you guys know that We Hate Dryer Sheets Facebook club is going to come here and tear me apart, or I'll rub a dryer sheet on my wig to combat the static. All of these trolls that are on here are going to be sharing me into the anti-dryer sheeters club. I know they're toxic. I know they're not good for you. I know they ruin your dryer and your washing machine, but that's what I do. You want my confidence, Charlotte? I'll share it because I have more than any one person deserves. I'm seeing what colors these are. Oh, we're definitely going to do this one first because it's going to look hideous on me. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Barbara. You love that color on me? That red is such a pretty color. I'm trying this one on first. I love California Beach Waves, but this is an unrooted blonde, which will look hideous on me. Just letting you know. This looks like Sugar Cookie with Hazelnut by Belle Tress. So this is the California Beach Waves. I'm sorry for asking. It's none of my business. I should have known better. You're gorgeous and you're doing a fantastic job. I didn't see any questions that I was offended by, guys. Now I gotta scroll through. I don't feel offended. Does anybody else feel offended by anything? So you don't have any biological. Oh, I answered that. They adopted, if you don't mind. No, we didn't adopt. Use dryer sheets too. Okay, so you two don't have any children together? No, we have 2 children together. I told you guys can literally ask me anything. There's nothing that I'm afraid to ask. And if I didn't want to answer a question, I would just pretend I didn't see your comment. She has 2 kids with her husband, and he has one from a previous marriage. Yes, Maria. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. Alrighty. 223/23C. Maybe ditch the gum, not trolling, gum or no gum. Maybe ditch the gum. Not trolling, gum or no gum. You're an inspiration. Thank you, Sandy. I can't ditch the gum, guys. I get too thirsty. Oh, yeah. I always forget about root spray. I'd probably make a mess with it. Your comment got deleted, Danny. I didn't delete any comments. I've only deleted one comment on this whole live where somebody was using nasty, profane, inappropriate words to make a very inappropriate sentence. You really confused everyone when you said same dads but different moms. Joy, I really did confuse everybody, but that's why I say it that way, because people aren't used to hearing it, and then they have to think about it for a minute, and they're like, oh, okay. Because everybody's used to hearing that the kids have different dads but the same mom, and ours is different where it's all the same dads but different moms. I did it on purpose. I say it to everybody. That's how I always describe it. And the fact of the matter is I've been loving that child longer than I've loved my own children because he was here prior to all of my kids. So there's no way I could ever differentiate my oldest son from my other two children. Sensational is TressAllure. Yes. You like the look? Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Robin. Do you guys see why I love California beach waves? And let me tell you guys, number one, it's lace front. Even with this being like non-rooted, it still looks phenomenal. But can you see why I love her? Well, I'm all about her. Now, I usually wear mine pulled up like this. You can also do a good high ponytail with her. Or I'll kind of take my flat iron because this is heat friendly. And I'll kind of just curl those bangs back because you know that this girl does not like bangs. You look like a beautiful blonde bombshell. Thank you, Denise. You totally get the gum thing now? Yeah, I just get super thirsty on here. I do apologize. I did apologize on this video too, but at the beginning of videos, whenever I put gum in, I'm like, I know it's trashy. I know it's not classy. I know nobody wants to watch me chew on gum, but I get so gosh darn thirsty from talking for an hour and a half straight. Like, I can't take it. I'm a good mom. Thank you, Judy. Different baby mamas. You're hilarious. I know. I just always like to keep people in there. I like to keep our brains working. I'm trying to prevent you guys from having Alzheimer's by giving you puzzling clues to my life. You got to keep your brain busy. Prevent Alzheimer's. And make sure you have a good, healthy diet because they say that Alzheimer's is caused from plaque clogging your arteries in your brain. Shades of Pamela Anderson. It really is a Pam Anderson shade. Do I love her more than Riley? I do. But you guys know I'm a sucker for a heat-friendly wig. Stephanie, yes. Old ladies can wear this wig too. Their age is, it's nothing but a number. You can wear whatever wig you want. All right, here it is from this side. And from the back. She's gorgeous. I know she's a little bit more pricey than some of the other wigs we look at. But she's worth every penny. Just so you guys know. Had Jenna from Chicago. Too late. Have some time. You have some timers now. My grandmother had Alzheimer's, and me and my mother always joke, but it's like if one of us forgets something, I'm always like, you need to start doing crossword puzzles. We gotta exercise our brains. Hi, Amy. And you know, it's only a matter of a couple weeks before this Wellbutrin really gets in my system and causes me Wellbutrin brain again. Like I had last time where I couldn't ever remember what I was talking about. I also couldn't think of words. Who was she? That was California Beach Waves by TressAllure. My family's dinner smells so delish. I'm so helpful with all these tips. Thank you, Mary Ellen. Where do you buy a wig, John? Do you see where I have a link pinned down below that says shirleyswigshoppe.com? That's where all of these wigs are from. Is she dense? California Beach Waves is fairly dense, but not enough to keep you from wearing her. Alrighty, so this is the color 32/31. So we have a reddish brown right here. I think I own this one. No, maybe not. I know I have a reddish colored one. It's a full mono top, lace front. Heck, just learning the wig styles, names, and colors will keep us from Alzheimer's. Yes, it will. See? Even Shirley's trying to help you guys keep your brains fresh. So this one straight out of the box has the bangs kind of down more on the forehead. Before I try to swipe them out of the way, I'll show you guys what it looks like with bangs. Comment you said about Caden. Maybe tear up. That's so awesome. No wonder. I think you're awesome. Oh, thank you, Susan. How are you doing? I hope you feel better from your migraines. I just have a slight headache today, which I think is more just from getting the Botox than my actual migraines. But the worst of the worst was the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room. What are they eating? Cream chicken over biscuits with rice. You own one that's red on top and then brown. That's what I thought. Good night, Andrea. All right, so here it is with the bangs. Super cute. Again, these aren't offensive bangs. I just don't like hair touching my face. This is a nice reddish brown color. The color is 3231. Do you find TressAllure wig caps to be really large? I don't. I just think they fit average, kind of like a Belle Tress or Aesthetica. If you love me in red, thank you, Rose. The blonde California Beach Waves was 223/23C. Jackie, the name of this wig is California Beach Waves by TressAllure. Sandra, you could always get this cut to a length that you like. Shirley's trying to keep her brain fresh. It's not working. She spent hours a day just looking for her phone. Me and my husband do that. I finally made my husband turn the location on his phone because he lost it a couple weeks ago. Couldn't find it anywhere. Didn't know if he lost it down the baseball fields. Didn't know if he lost it in his car. Didn't know if he lost it in the house. Like, turn the location on. I look 22. Thank you. This color is super pretty. And like I said, number one, I'm losing my steam. I'm getting tired. My feistiness is gone. The gum has lost its flavor. But California Beach Waves, I know that this wig is a little bit more pricey than our everyday average wig. It's worth the money. It's a full mono top. You can part it wherever you want. As an awesome lace front. Look at that. It's heat friendly. And she's worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it. You love this one? You love this color on me? Thank you, Leisha. Does California Beach Waves have Mocha with Cream? So Mocha with Cream is a Belle Tress color. But we did try on razor cut shag that looked similar to Mocha with Cream. And I think that was the 17/23/R8. It was just a little bit more red than Mocha with Cream. Do you have any shorter, sleek, low density? We did try on some shorter, like, little bobs tonight. This video will be posted to my page. You can go back and watch it on the replay if you missed the beginning of the live. But we did try on some, like, shorter bob length ones. Where was his phone? In by the washer. He must have been folding laundry. Thank you, Mary. All right, guys. Any questions? That was the last wig. I'm going to put my own hair back on. Actually, I'm going to take my braids out tonight. Actually, I'm going to take my braids out. Get ready to hit the hay. Got to go upstairs and work on my zebra I'm crocheting. Thank you, Sandy. How many wigs do I own? Over 100. But over the last 2.5 years of wearing wigs, I'm sure I probably have had like 300 wigs. What color is it that you got your California Beach Waves in? Well, I have it in, I can't think of the color number, but it's like a red on top, brown underneath. And I also have it in 4/6R. I think I have another one too. It's a great show. Thank you, Fran. Thank you, Irma. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, guys. My hair smells so good. Thank you, Dixie. How many of you are just sticking around to see my hair? Like, I really need to dye it. Look how bad my grays are. It's the worst up here, right where I part my hair. What is Wellbutrin? It is an antidepressant. I always like to shake out my part. Have I ever done tatting or lace crocheting? So my mother, she crochets thread. And I've never done tatting. She's never done tatting, but she just bought this whole big thing. I don't know if she got it at Goodwill or not. That's full of tatting stuff. And she was thinking about looking it up. My hair is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You love my hair? I'm just going to pull it up in a little bun on top of my head. Good night, Janet. Good night, friends. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for letting me start my video a minute early to get my jitters out. Thank you for letting me chew gum, even though it's rude, chomping it around like a cow. Thank you for allowing me to get sassy whenever people get sassy with me. Thank you for understanding that I asked your opinion on what wig to try on first and last, and then I told you, forget your opinion. I'm doing what I want to do. Just all the thank yous in the world. Thank you for thinking of me when you're buying your turkey bacon, cottage cheese, and cauliflower thins. It's the most flattering thing a girl could ask for. I was waiting. I thought the first wig was my real hair. Nope. Thank you, Pammy. Thank you, Evangeline. Good night, Marianne. All right. Love y'all. Bye.